Hola compañeros amantes de las muñecas, Barbie Nation aquí y bienvenido a mi canal. Hello fellow doll lovers, Barbie Nation here and welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning into another video with me today. If you're new here, my name is Aryan, aka Barbie Nation, and what I do is I collect dolls, I play with dolls, and sometimes I give them makeovers. And if you're new here, of course, welcome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become part of my world. Yeah, today I will be talking about the top 10 mermaid dolls in my collection. So, little disclaimer, top 10 dolls in my collection that I currently own. So don't be coming for me in those comments down below, because I know that there are much more fabulous mermaid dolls out there, but I just don't have everything. These are just the dolls that are in my collection, and I thought it would be fun in honor of this month and Mermaid, of course, to rank my top 10 mermaid dolls. I think 2 in this list you will be seeing again, because they're also in the top 10 dolls in my complete collection. And since I'm very into pastels and, you know, a little bit of fantasy here and there, I'm no stranger to mermaids or unicorns or
anything that a magical girl would encounter in her adventures.
So I'm super excited to do this today and hope you all like this. Of course, don't forget to like this video and comment down below which number is your favorite. Also, I will be doing a little bit of honorable mentions at the end. You know, this will be totally Miss Mojo approved top 10 list, but that's like honorable mention, #wishlist. I'm also getting into
that.
Let's dive in literally into my top 10 mermaid dolls. So to kick this list off, we're starting at number 10. Can we see it? Number 10. Number 10 on the list is Magical Mermaid Barbie and Chrissy. Ta-da! I don't have her in the box because she's really rare. Yeah, she's just impossible to find like in a good condition in a box. So I was very happy to have been able to find her and obtain her. I'm so glad I didn't overpay for her, because she goes for really crazy prices on those websites. So yeah, I was lucky enough that she also came with her shell. Now, this was to nurse the Chrissy that came with her. I think she was a part of this lot,
but I kind of lost her, I guess.
But this is so cute. If you open this, I even got it to work again. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it has these lights in them. So yeah, that's super cute. And all those little accessory stuffs in there. Unfortunately, they didn't come with that. So I was already so happy that it came with the shell and the doll itself, of course, because guys, this one is so pretty. If you press the tail at the bottom, as you can see, she lights up. When you play with her in the water, it gives it a really cool effect. So awesome. Yeah, I'm living for her top. It's so pretty, and it has like this princess-like, you know, cut at the end here. Her hands are so graceful and her crown is so pretty. And you know, I'm a sucker for the Generation Girl face, so yeah. And now she lives her second best life up on my mermaid display there, next to the Water Sprite doll and the Fairytopia Enchantress. Yeah. So for number 10, from 2001, Magical Mermaid Barbie and, well, not Chrissy here, but in the package there was a Chrissy. So number 10, here she is. So next one on the list is number 9. Oh, did you see how I struggled to point out the number? Number 9.
Again.
My brain function is really
letting me down here, okay?
Take 4. Number 9. Now, number 9 is this gorgeous gem of the 90s. I think she's one of like the forgotten mermaids of the 90s. Sea Pearl Barbie. Sea Pearl Mermaid Barbie. I think she's really pretty, and I'm so lucky that I found her inside her box, because I think this box is just so iconic, because she's laying in it. I actually had a pretty hard time finding her online, so I ended up buying her on eBay, I guess, probably for way too much because of the shipping, but hey. I was really happy. I mean, she just needed to be in my collection. I love that little sash around her waist, and her tail is actually really pretty. It has that, you know, that holographic fluorescent fabric, and you see the straps on her bra are like pearls. Super cute details. Her earrings are pearls, and her hair is just very big and wavy, and I love that crimp effect in 90s dolls hair. I mean, that's just awesome. She's from 1995. I thought she would be older, actually, but she's from 1995. And as far as I know, there are not like different versions of her or anything. And well, yeah, other than that, there's not much more to tell about her other than that she is, to me, if you ask me, she is a forgotten gem of the 90s. Okay, so we're down to number... I'm stopping with these fingers. I'm just gonna announce it normally. Next up is number 8. And number 8 is, well, she had to be on the list. She is the classic, the icon, the legend, the queen of all mermaids in the Barbie range. And she is the classic The Mermaid Barbie from 1991. She is so gorgeous. What if we would get like a reproduction of her? I mean, this is actually her... Would this be her 30th anniversary this year? I think it would. Missed opportunity, Mattel.
Seriously.
Missed opportunity. Unfortunately, I don't have her in her box anymore. She was in her box, but the box had a very yellow cellophane, so I just couldn't look at it anymore, so she had to come out. She had to live a better life outside of that yellow box. But yeah, she has a tinsel in her hair, which is quite a beast to tame, let me tell you. And she has, let me show you. She has this lavender and pink and blue in her hair. I love that little headpiece. The bra is just brilliantly thought of, you know, with like that, with this, you know, this holographic paper-ish fabric made out of shells here. I think that's brilliant. And well, for us 90s kids, she will always be like I think the icon of the 90s for us. Yeah, she's really awesome. And I can remember that there are actually 2 versions of her, which probably meant that she was around for a really long time, because I remember that there was a version with like the shell and her face on the box, and there was a version of her sitting on top of like a kind of rock or shell where you could see her completely on the box, on the front of the box. Other than that, she's fantastic. She's an icon. She is a legendary
mermaid.
Number 7. So number 7 on the list is also a legendary icon from the 90s. I mean, I'm sorry, I just can't stop. I think they're just all icons of the 90s. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Jewel hair mermaid Barbie. She is so pretty. The stars, to be honest, never used them. Always found they were annoying. And I mean, the hair is, you know, that kind of texture that really gets frizzy really easily. So with these stars, because they're just like
how do you say it?
Velcro. They're just like these Velcro stars that you stick on the hair. But yeah, she is so pretty. Her outfits, and you could remove the tail and she would have like this, in your imagination, this evening kind of fantasy gown thing where she could put on heels, be a human. So that was, I remember that being a super fun part of this doll, that you could remove the bottom side of her tail, and that her feet would come out and you could put heels on them, and the fin, or not the fin, but like the tail would actually like become a dress. Amazing. So I don't only have her, but I also have the mid. She is adorable, and I was just checking on eBay. The prices for these dolls, OMG, are going up like crazy. Yeah, treasure them.
Treasure the Jewel Mermaid girls.
Now, I don't have the Teresa, so you understand that I'm really looking for that Teresa, but the prices really go into like the hundreds of dollars. So I think I am gonna be crazy at one point and probably gonna pay way too much for that, but I'm willing to do it because Teresa and also the AA sort of non-official Christie version needs to be with these two. I think to this day.
They have the longest hair ever.
No, for real. I think they really do have the longest hair ever. I really can't think of a doll that has even longer hair than her. Probably a Rapunzel doll. But no, I think they really do have the longest hair. Also, 1995. 1995 was a good year for Barbie. Wow, they made a lot of cool stuff with that. So one has like white letters, like the jewel hair mermaid part is white, and hers are translucent. So I don't think if that's a European USA difference thing, but these are freaking awesome. Especially when I'm looking at myself right now with these two beside my head.
This looks really pretty. I love Jewel Hair Mermaid, yay!
Okay, we're down to number 6. We're gonna keep in 90s waters for now. Number 6 is Fountain Mermaid Barbie. The mechanic behind her was that her crown, it comes with like a little pump and it sprays like water like a fountain out of her crown. It's so adorable. You can see it right here on the back of the box. And came with like a little shell that you could pump.
Pump the shell.
I just love her whole, Arabic style tail with like the fluorescent mesh on top of that tail. And of course the iconic stuff that they used for the tails. So Fountain Mermaid Barbie is from 1993. 1993, wow. So, I had to have like a couple of them to give a super cute look. So I scored like 2 of her, I think, online out of the box and in pretty roughed up condition. So one of them I gave a little makeover. So you're still getting a makeover in this video. And I transformed her with a made to move body and just, the cutest look I ever did, in my opinion. But here she is. Isn't that cute? So side by side, you can see that her hair color has like deteriorated over time or saturated over time. I don't know exactly what the word is, but faded over time. Okay, yeah, that's better. I just think her look is so adorable. And this purse with the little cloud on it.
So cute.
I don't know which fashion pack it came with or which doll. I think it was a fashion pack, but I don't know which one it is. And the ribbon I just added myself. So I'm so happy with this 90s merged into my pastel collection style. So yeah, Fountain Mermaid Barbie. Great options to do with her. So if you can find her online in like a pretty good condition or not cut or anything, definitely get her if you love like the cute little style that I love. And well, here you can see what you can do with her. Draait hij nou nog? So we're gonna leave the 90s behind us for now and we're stepping into the 2000s and we are talking about number 5 on the list, which is the Mermaid Fantasy Dolls. This line, you guys. Oh. These tails, I think these are one of the best tails that Mattel ever did. Aside from the fact that they really, well, if you play with them a lot, you really destroy the tails because it has like this soft rubbery texture, which rips really fast actually. So I remember that I had the Barbie of this series and that I was just so obsessed with the feel of this tail and it was so soft, and if you pressed her hips, then the tail would be like blop, blop. What did I just do? So she could really swim underwater like the true life mermaid that she really is. The long hair, the crimped details in her hair, the crown, that amazing top with the
starfish
in the middle. I just love it. And that tail with that color. I don't have the Barbie of this line. One day I will get her, I'm sure of that. And I'm praying and hoping that I will. But till then, these two are just as fabulous. I mean, this girl also, I mean, her blue tail so vibrant with a pink top and that super orange hair. Iconic. To me, she's also really iconic. And in the back, you can see them all three. And, you know, iconic Barbie with her pink hair and the color of her tail, that seafoam green. So pretty. They are from 2002. So next year will be their 20th anniversary. But yeah, I gave up hope that they will ever do like a mermaid reproduction. So next up on the list is number 4. And number 4 is, we're staying into the early 2000s. Number 4, we have the Fairytopia Mermaids. Yes, same. I mean, I'm obsessed with every one of these mermaids, especially going through them again. I also have really fond memories of this doll, and especially, I mean, she is very pretty, but this one is actually from that time that I got her. And with her, I got the Kayla, but guys, she was everything to me. I think when I got her, I was already in my early teens, and I remember just like admiring her whole mermaid aesthetic for a really long time. And then I remembered I just only wanted her face and her hair. So what I did was I put her head on I think at the time the most articulated Barbie doll was Hollywood Nails Barbie, because the other ones had like flat feet, and Hollywood Nails Barbie was, to me, the first doll, articulated Barbie doll that had the feet that could fit into heels. So I put her head and put it on Hollywood Nails' Barbie body. Yeah. Because, yeah, apparently they matched skin-wise, and obsessed with her. Had so many fun fashion memories with that doll. Oh, and her blue hair. I mean, it's so pretty, as you can see. So I think you already know that I actually redid her
again
and gave her a made-to-move body instead. This is her now, in this day and age of my pastel collection. Look into the camera, dear. If you want to create like a super fabulous pastel doll, get this Layla Fairytopia Mermaid and turn her into this. I mean, with that little twin stars outfit, I mean, isn't she just...
Oh, looking at this makes me so happy.
This line also came with a Christie, and she is also really pretty because she was... I remember that I was also really... I'm obsessed with every doll, I know, but she had... This was one of the first Christies, in my opinion, who came with blonde hair. So she had like a really, like a RuPaul effect to me. Just look at it. I mean, isn't she just... She is just so gorgeous. And especially on a made-to-move body, you know. And that hair, you guys, with that orange streak in it. So yeah, Fairytopia Mermaids, a must-have for the mermaid lover. Okay, so number 3. Number 3 already. Yeah, number 3 will strike, I think, many jealous nerves, because apparently this set is really wanted. But this was a gift set from the Disney store, and it's the Kiss the Girl scene from Ariel, and it's so pretty.
Ariel's not having it.
Okay, take 2.
This is better. Yeah, this set is just freaking iconic. Let me tell ya. The boat is so pretty, and this whole scene is just... that dress is gorgeous. Prince Eric is in his iconic outfit. So pretty. And his face sculpt is actually really, really cute. Yeah. Yeah, Prince Eric is just my soft spot in the whole line of Disney princes. who cares what they are worth? I mean, I'm never gonna sell them because I will be forever in love with this set, so I don't care. I don't know which year this set came out actually. Look at this cute little dress. And she came with these, well, I'm not a super fan of the shoes that Disney puts their dolls in, but okay. So yeah. And the dress, I'm kind of doubting if I like the pink dress more or this dress. I think I love both really much, but I think I love the blue dress a little bit more. And not particularly like this version, but I mean, it looks so cute on her with that blue bow. And that face sculpt is so cute. She also came with like an extra tail and a little bra set. And she also came with a pink dress. Only like, you know, more of a basic style. But aside from the wedding scene, you could really just replay the whole movie with this set that you could get. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, number 3, the Kiss the Girl scene from The Little Mermaid. And at some point, Ariel had to be in this list, right? So yeah, I think this is a great pick for Ariel. So before we head on over to the top 2 dolls that rule this list, let's get into some honorable mentions. And some honorable mentions are definitely, of course, the Mermaid Ken that came out 2 years ago, I guess. No, 3 years already. I think 2018. The Mermaid Ken that I was talking about. I mean, definitely an honorable mention. And I so wish that he was a part of my childhood because I could so identify with him. You know, just Ken living his best life in his pastel mermaid tail. I mean, can't complain. I'm happy to have him now. Some other honorable mentions are, of course, the 90s Skipper, a mermaid doll who had the 2 babies. She was like a babysitting Skipper doll. Super cute. Not really into her whole color scheme. It was like orange with some, I don't know, there was something off about her that puts me away from like really obsessing about her, you know? There were also some collectible dolls way back. I remember that there was this Mackie-faced mermaid doll. Super pretty, but her box and her display, yeah. And then there's this other collectible doll. Whoa, she's sitting on these waves, these corals on her head, and she's sitting on these waves, and she's all fabulous. And yeah, she's one I really need to save up for her because she belongs in my collection. She's so pretty. This is actually a future honorable mention, but actually also wishlist, because last year we had this designer showdown. The designer Angel Kent, he designed like, I think 4 mermaid dolls, and then there was like the round 2 that they will make actual prototypes of the dolls, and the Ken version actually won. So he will be released this year, probably like the day after I post this video. They should make a 2-pack with both of them in it. Michelle Mermaid from Ever After High. Then there was this weird 80s mermaid doll. I don't know her name. I could find only one picture of this thing, but I remember I had it and I was really happy with it when I was a little kid. So yeah, 1991's Little Singing Miss Mermaid. Now, who doesn't obsess about her? She's so cute. You know, pastel accents on it and that giant 80s hair. She was so awesome. Yeah, of course we have to mention the Ariel special limited edition set from like 1 or 2 years ago. Oh, that was so pretty. Freaking hate the Disney store for doing all these stupid releases where you can only get like, it's so unattainable. Oh, and there was also this Kelly mermaid from 2002. She was cute. It was this little play set with like I think it had a slide or something, and her hair could turn pink. She was so cute. And she actually isn't that expensive, I guess. Kelly Mermaid Fun or something. Super cute. Also definitely an honorable mention. We cannot forget about the Ariel Tycho doll, or the Tycho Ariel doll, you know. I recently posted in my stories like a picture of me when I was like, I think 5 or 6, holding that doll, living my best friggin' childhood life and being completely happy. We were always together. I totally forgot. Bubbling Mermaid Barbie. She is so freaking cool. Again, also with the same kind of mechanic on her head that she had a crown, and you could pump up the tail. Yeah, you could pump up the tail and all kind of bubbles would emerge out of Barbie. And that tail was, I think her tail also changed color, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, definitely an honorable mention. If you have some honorable mentions that I completely forgot about, please enlighten me in the comments, because actually I just really love to, you know, collect this information that we can all dive into, you know, like,
oh, those are cool lines. Oh, forgot about that mermaid doll. That mermaid doll's cool.
let's just relive the whole mermaid fantasy together. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you know any cool mermaid dolls. So number 2 on the list is one you already know, but she is, yeah.
Again, I want to say she's an icon.
She is really treasured. Of course, I am talking about magical hair mermaid Barbie. Again, I can explain hours and hours what I think is pretty about her, but you all know I'm living for this lavender hair and that outfit. I mean, it's so awesome. And just a side-by-side look, you know, these girls are just, I'm so happy to own them finally. They really are so pretty. She's actually from, which year is she? She's from 1993, so she's pretty, yeah. I think she comes in line with most people I see post her, if they have her outside of the box, together with her and the classic one from 1991. That's like the magical mermaid trio of the 90s, so yeah. Roze haar wordt met ijskoud water paars. Magical hair mermaid. Do I need to say more? She is number 2 ruler, second place ruler of this list.
On to number 1.
Number 1, you guys probably already know her from my other list, but she had to be on top of this list. The Mermaid Enchantress. Every day I look at her and I'm so happy I have her. And look, the background matches my beautiful shirt because it's seafoam green, and seafoam green is one of my favorite colors. So the box says 2018, so she will probably be released in 2019. But I don't think I have to explain much about her other than, you know, she's like the whole color palette that I love. Shimmery tail, her gold accents, that shell bra that she has with like the pink to gold ombre. I mean, and then those shell earrings. I mean, she is everything. So that was my top 10 mermaids in my collection. I really hope you guys all enjoyed seeing my mermaid collection. I don't know if you're a fan of mermaids or you're really like celebrating mermaid, if you're a part of that on Instagram, for instance, or other social media places. But yeah, I definitely am, and I'm really living the fantasy with these mermaid dolls. So whenever a mermaid doll comes out, I immediately click those on my wish list. So yeah. Usually they also come in pastel color, so it's like 1 and 1 is, you know, yeah. Of course, let me know in the comments down below if I missed any dolls in my honorable mentions, of course, because these are pretty much the dolls in my mermaid collection. Which one is your favorite? Let me know, of course. I'm dying to know which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified by any new videos that I upload. You can also follow me on Instagram at Barbie Nation, where I usually post all my updates and of course lots of other content. And pretty much that's it for today for all my mermaids and my whole mermaid aesthetic pastel life. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a next video. Mwah! Love you all!